I'm going to ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. You know the difference between a pussy and a cunt? You don't know? Well, I'll tell you. A pussy is a mound of flesh between a lady's legs that you can kiss and make love tenderly with gold flaxen hair. And a cunt is the one that owns it. Hey! You didn't know that, eh? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to hear from a 80-year-old Unge who is supposed to be a stand-up comedian, but my effing legs won't hold me, so I'm going to park my ass on this stool, if it's okay with you. I take so many pills, it made my dick so small. Would you believe I could screw or fuck a Cheerio? Ha ha! I'm going to take out some notes, because at my age, I can't remember everything, so I'm going to keep looking at my notes. And I have a nice pencil here, so sometimes I can measure my dick when I'm not too busy. A lady goes fishing with 5 guys, and would you believe she came home with a red snapper? Would you like to know how the time slots are allotted for the comics on this show tonight? Well, I can tell you. If they have a cock that's 4 inches long, they do 4 minutes. If they have a cock that's 5 minutes long, they do 5 minutes. Would you believe that most of the comics tonight will only bow? Hey, here's a nice little story. It's very, very clean. It's done for the folks that don't want to hear fucking suck and drive a truck. A guy walks in to his house and he sees his best friend screwing his wife. What do you think he does? This guy jumps on his motorcycle, drives to his friend's house, and what do you think he does? He fucked his mother. A good boy, a good friend, goes out and gets 2 blowjobs. He comes back, and that's a good friend, he gives you one. Hey! Sammy wants to play a trick on his friend. He goes out and he buys a rubber doll. Buys the rubber doll, puts it in his bed, calls his friend, "Aby, come over, have some broad. I can't handle her, come over." His friend comes running over. He says, "Where is she? Where is she? She's in the bedroom, go in." He goes in the bedroom. A minute later, he comes running out. He says, "What happened? What happened?" He says, "Don't ask. I gave her a bite on the neck, and she let go a fart, and she flew out the fucking window." Oh, when you get to my age, you have to watch it because your nuts get a lot longer and they're floating down to your ankles. So when you take a dump like I'm doing now, would you believe you get a cold water shock, and before you know it, you're floating in the air. And you have to be very, very careful when you're taking a dump. You must flush at the same time to coordinate. Otherwise, your turd will be floating right on your nuts. And you'll be rowing, row your boats gently down the stream. That's the story. Good night, gentlemen. Oh, my asshole. That's it, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see more of the shit that I do, and subscribe to it, then that'll be the day. Bye-bye. I'll pray you, yay, with a fuck your ass with a piece of glass.